Okay, so let's convert this infix expression into postfix expression, right? So we will convert this using direct method as well as using stack. So as we can see here, you have two parentheses. We need to evaluate the left hand side parenthesis first and then the right hand side parenthesis. So I will write the rest of the expression as it is. And then in this parenthesis, we can clearly see that you have an exponential operator and the minus subtraction operator. So I will evaluate this operator first, cd to the power minus e, right? And I'll say, and I will write the rest of the expression as it is. It is important to note that whenever you have evaluated a sub expression, write the rest of the expression as it is. Now in this parenthesis, we still have the minus operator to be evaluated. Therefore now I'll say a star b plus this will become our operand 1, this will become our operand 2, and this is the operator. So I'll say cd to the power e minus, right? So once I have evaluated, actually I don't need this parenthesis, right? And then I will say star. Now I have this expression, so I will write this expression actually as it is, correct? After this I need to evaluate this expression, correct? In this expression I have plus and division. The division has higher precedence than plus, therefore I need to evaluate this one first. So I will write the expression as it is, cd to the power e minus star, and then I will say f plus gh by, right? Now this has been evaluated, so f would be my operand 1, this will be my operand 2, correct? So I will say a star b plus cd to the power e minus star, I will say f g h by plus. So this operator will come to the right hand side, right? So now I can write like this, right? Now the parentheses are gone, correct? So we have evaluated plus, we have evaluated division. I have not yet evaluated multiplication, right? And here I have evaluated exponential and minus. So exponential, minus, plus and division have been evaluated, correct? So we don't need to evaluate now exponential, minus, division and plus. The rest can be evaluated right now. So now if we look at the expression right now, we have a star b, right, plus, so this is yet to be evaluated. So the expressions, though the operators that are yet to be evaluated, I will just circle them so that it will be easy for us, right? So now exponential and minus have already been evaluated, so I don't need to do anything. So I will circle the operators that are yet to be evaluated. Therefore multiplication is yet to be evaluated, therefore division and plus are already evaluated, therefore that is done, right? So now you have multiplication, plus and multiplication. We know that multiplication has greater precedence than plus, right? Therefore if there are two multiplication, if there are two operators that have the same precedence, you can see that this multiplication have the same precedence. Therefore what should we do? We should evaluate the expression from left hand side to right hand side, right? We know that, correct? So now multiplication is yet to be evaluated, plus is yet to be evaluated, right? Therefore my operand 1 will be a and operand 2 will be b, correct? So I will say here a b star, and then I'll write the rest of the expression as it is, correct? f g h by plus. Now what are the operators that are yet to be evaluated? Plus is yet to be evaluated and multiplication is yet to be evaluated, correct? Now we need to check the operators. We can clearly see that multiplication has greater precedence than that of plus, therefore multiplication has to be evaluated first. So how will you evaluate multiplication? So now as we scan from left to right, we know, right? So here what will be operand 1? That is the point. We cannot say that ab star plus cd to the power e will be operand 1, e minus will be operand 1. This whole thing cannot become operand 1 because plus is yet to be evaluated. Therefore the operands and the operators from the to the right of plus would be operand 1. Therefore what would be my operand 1? This whole thing would be my operand 1 and this whole thing would be my operand 2, correct? So I'll say here ab star plus, right, I'll say cd to the power e minus, I will put star after operand 2 f G H by plus star. Correct? We have done this. Now the only operator that is yet to be evaluated is plus. So this is very simple right now, right? Everything to the left of plus would be operand 1 because star has already been evaluated, and everything to the right of plus would be basically your operand 2. Therefore I'll say here AB star CD to the power E minus FG H by plus star plus. This is my final postfix expression using the direct method. Correct? So let us see whether we can get the same answer using stack as well. So for stack, we know that we have to evaluate from left to right. Each and every token should be evaluated from left to right. So let us see now. The first token is A. I will not put A into the stack because A is not a operator, right? I'll just put A here in the output. Now comes star. Star is a operator, therefore I will push star into the stack and I will write A as it is. Now I have B here. B is not an operator, therefore I will say A and then B. Then I will say plus. So we know that plus has less precedence than the star operator. I have already made previous videos. There we can see the precedence as well. Plus has less precedence, therefore star will be popped out and plus will be pushed into the stack. Star will be popped out and plus will be pushed into the stack. Therefore now what I will do here is that I will say here A B star and I will push plus into the stack. Correct? Now after plus comes bracket, right? After plus comes bracket. So after plus I will put bracket here and I will write A B star as it is. Next comes C. C is not an operator, therefore I will write this as it is, or whatever is there in the stack. I will say here A B star C. After C comes exponential. After C comes exponential. I'll push exponential into the stack. I will say AB star C. Then comes D. D is not an operator. Therefore, I will write it as it is A B star C D. Then comes minus. Now minus has lesser precedence than exponential. Therefore, pop exponential from the stack and push minus. Therefore, I will just say here A B star C D. Once exponential is popped, it is popped like this, and I'll say here plus, after parenthesis minus comes here. Right? Right. Now there is E. E is not an operator. Therefore, I will write it as it is C D, and then I will write E here. Then I will close the parenthesis. Once I close the parenthesis, I can pop out whatever operators are there in the parenthesis and destroy the parenthesis. Correct? So I will say here AB star CD to the power E, right, minus, and destroy the parenthesis here. Right? Destroy parenthesis. The only operator that is left is plus. Correct? And then I have star here. Star. Now I can compare star to plus. Star has greater precedence than that of plus. Therefore, I will push multiplication operator or star into the stack. Correct? I will push it into the stack. Now I have A B star CD to the power E minus. Correct? After this there is a open parenthesis. Therefore I'll say here star open A B star CD to the power E minus. Then I have F. F is not an operator. Therefore I'll say A B star CD to the power E minus F. Correct? Then I have the plus operator. I will push it directly into the stack. Right? So this is the plus operator. This is star operator. Right? So I have again the plus operator. Therefore plus star plus A B star CD to the power E minus F. Right? Then I have the G operator. I will directly write G here for lack of space. Yes or no? Then I have division. So division and plus. Therefore division has higher precedence. Correct? Therefore I will say here plus star plus and division. Okay, I'll just erase here. I will say here and division, and this remains the same. Correct? And then I have H here. H directly goes here We know that, correct? And then I have the closing bracket. Once I close the bracket, what happens? Can pop out every operator in the parenthesis. There I'll pop out first division and then plus. So this whole thing is popped out, and we know that we have evaluated the whole expression completely. Therefore I will just write this expression completely again. CD to the power e minus fgh by plus, and I will pop out each and every operator that is left in the stack. First I'll pop out star, and then I'll pop out plus. As you can see, AB star CD to the power E minus FGH by plus star plus is exactly the same as that we have done in the direct method, using the direct method. Therefore, our answers match, and we have done it in the right way. Therefore, our solution is correct, right? You can actually verify this from the direct method.